This is another effing week of BallnBuckets. Your boy Dub.
This is your guy, Pretty Flacco.
And this is your guy who's got a confession to make. 3 years ago, Patrick Mahomes touched me. And I'm going to need about 50 grand to shut up about the whole thing. Just give it to me in a brown paper bag. I won't say anything else. He touched me.
News. We heard it here first.
He touched me. Durag was there. He was there. He got touched too. He's going to need 50 grand. Flacco was there.
I said out of court for 42.
42? That's fine. That's fair.
No lawyers.
You know what?
No interviews. 42. Jackie Robinson.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm willing. That's a good number. I'll do 42 as well. Flacco, what you tell him for?
16.5.
Ooh.
That's
right.
That's hilarious, but that boy got paid. And I hope in the most sincerest of ways that he goes and gets prenup. Because that girl,
prenup me.
That girl is putting so many holes in his condoms right now.
God damn. I mean, yeah. So when the news broke, the first thing I said was, God damn. Second thought was, I hope you get a prenup. Because we was just talking about the prenup prior to that, right? Like last week or something like that. We was talking about prenups. And I know him and his girl been together since he was a sophomore in high school. That's great. That's cute. Love fades. Love changes. But
them checks don't.
A prenup doesn't. It stays the same.
And I mean, give her her pay. You know, she got what's hazard pay at this point.
Right.
You know, she can walk away with 50 M's, but you can't get 250.
My thing is, like, what does she do? And then if they were to get married and get divorced, they're like, oh, the lifestyle, this, that, and the third.
She just go fuck another superstar though, like Tiger Woods' wife.
Damn, I was just about to say that shit.
Oh, who's the other one?
Ex-wife.
Matt Leinart and Blake Griffin's baby mama.
Oh yeah.
Matt Leinert's baby mama.
Same chick.
Blake Griffin didn't have a baby with her, did he?
Yes, he did. He got two kids.
Twins. Right?
Oh,
Twins,
yeah.
right?
Oh, that's right. She wanted basically alimony for a divorce for a wedding that never happened.
Right.
That's right. She was a whole different level of crazy.
Well, she was also a lawyer.
And that wasn't practicing. So that means that bitch has got some expensive ass paperwork behind her name.
No, I'm just saying that she was like definitely trying to come up with something. She's like, I'm gonna come up with something out of this world.
But guess what though?
That's California though. California law for marriage is a whole nother. That's the crazy thing about divorce. It's by state too. Like every state different. So whatever you can get away with and whatever judge you can run it by, bro, you setting the precedent.
Hey, God bless the dead. That's why the late great Kobe Bryant dropped 5 M's on that ring. He was like, no, we ain't going down this path.
And he gave the mama a house, the daddy a house, or something too, right?
And she has the only one in the world an automatic Lamborghini.
Oh, right.
One at that time.
No.
She can't drive a stick.
She has the only one, and part of the thing with Lamborghini was you can't sell it. You have to give it back to us. She has the only automatic Lamborghini in the entire world.
Wow. I wonder if she's even driven it, like, in a year.
I want to – Kobe had a crazy car collection.
Kobe's estate was pretty massive, period. But I think they've done a great job of kind of keeping all of that out of the news. As far
keeping it private, yeah.
But let's not spend too much time on the late great Mamba, unless we're gonna talk about him gracing the cover of our favorite pastime during Corona quarantine.
WWE 2K.
Get the fit.
Same people, right?
Same people.
Kobe on the next. He's on the Legend or the deluxe edition, basically.
So how many? Okay, you got Kobe, Dame, Zion, right? Is there enough? Like
Dame is on the PS4 cover.
okay,
Zion is on the PS5 cover.
okay,
Kobe is on the Legend edition. So if you buy the Legend or the whatever deluxe, you get the PS4 and the PS5.
okay.
So it's $60 for PS4, $70 for PS5 standards, and then if you buy the deluxe, it's $100. So
And you get a bunch of VC or a bunch of packs, something.
you get different packs. I think you get 100,000 VC. You get like different clothes for my player. Like I think the biggest thing that we don't trip off of is the clothing purchases that them dudes be doing in the neighborhood. Like, you know, we too old for it. So we just want to play the game and, you know, get buckets.
Yeah.
Right.
You out there with full costumes on, with mascots and shit on, with book bags.
It ain't that serious, B. Not for me. It's all about my team now. Damn the career mode, my team.
So yeah, that's how they breaking down the covers is
Okay.
current gen PS4, next gen Zion, and then deluxe. They usually call it Legends. It's Kobe.
Yeah.
Right. So did we really have a doubt that someone other than Kobe was gonna be on the cover?
No.
Nah, not for the deluxe. I mean, the same thing for Zion. We knew Zion was gonna get a cover. I mean, they kind of blessing him a little too soon. But how you feel about that?
19 games. That's how I feel about it.
They want him to be the next thing so damn bad.
But he has to get a line though.
Yeah. Because I kind of feel like if I were Giannis, I'd feel a little slighted. Like, hey, no, I'm next in line.
Giannis was on 19.
No, I'm just saying in general because it seems like the NBA is doing whatever they can to push him. Like, if I was Giannis, I'd still feel some kind of way.
Right. The NBA most definitely wants Zion to be the face of the league.
Yeah.
But
They want him to be a star. I wouldn't say
Zion is what, 20?
Just
right?
turned 20.
Just turned 20. Greek is 25. So Greek has a legit maybe 7-year run left. 7-8-year run.
10?
10? Right.
I mean, 7 peak, then, you know, couple down slides. But I don't think they want to anoint Zion too fast. He got the court case. You know, he's still gonna be.
Oh, a Duke.
He's gonna have some negative publicity around him.
I think his stepdad just got some more charges against him about the whole like how much money he took and he was never really eligible to play at Duke and all. Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of ugliness.
Has Duke ever vacated wins?
Right, and that's stupid though. Like vacating wins is stupid. Fucking it did happen. No, we watched it happen.
Oh, Michigan. Like Michigan don't have banners for the
right.
Five.
Reggie Bush, Heisman, they took his Heisman away, quote unquote, took down 8 banners. Like, that's stupid. That's point blank stupid.
That's why the NCAA is trying to. It's failing, but it's too big to fail. That's why it's trying to pivot. It's trying to get to the money. It's trying to do all that stuff. But 2K covers. Can you name the last 5 2K covers?
Last 5. Doop, doop, doop. Kyrie was on one. Doop, 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 boop. Steph was on one. Doop, 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 boop, boop. LeBron was on one. Doop, 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 boop, boop.
LeBron was the deluxe edition.
Okay. Kobe was on one.
Deluxe.
All right, you got. Well, the unibrow was on one. Wade was on one.
So, all right, now you're getting somewhere. So, AD was the general cover last year. D Wade was the deluxe last year.
Legend one.
And this is Kobe's second time being on the cover. He was on the cover right when he retired.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Kobe's been on the cover 3 times.
Well, I'm just saying you said the last 5 years, 17 Kobe was on the cover.
Kobe was on the Legend edition. He was on that deluxe.
Motherfucker. You just said name some covers. I'm naming them. What more do you want from blood?
Paul George.
Well, I was only getting to
Paul George was on
He was the regular one. Kobe was the deluxe. You was saying that they was trying to anoint Zion a little too fast. Like they kind of put everybody on the cover at this point.
Jordan was on it in what, 15, 16? Legend 1, whatever.
Jordan was on 11 and 12.
Right.
And then he was on 16 as a legend.
Who's graced the cover the most times?
What, Kobe at 3 probably.
Kobe.
AI.
If you go all the way back.
AI been on the cover 5 times.
AI was on the cover the first 5 years.
Right.
They never updated the cover.
Yep, I'm just saying.
It was like when Madden was just Madden.
Madden 99. Madden 95.
It was him with different hats on. Is Zion gonna push them into the playoffs?
The NBA is gonna make sure of it.
I would say they have the talent to do it, but they haven't played. Zion hasn't been there long enough, or they haven't played as a cohesive unit long enough for him to really carry them to the playoffs.
But I think that's kind of what helps them with Orlando is that you get basically 3 preseason games, then you only playing 8 play-in games to kind of get to the playoffs. So everybody's rust. So it's like training camp all over these next 2 weeks.
So you got 3. So the first 6 games, or so 3 preseason games, then your first 3 games of the 8 gonna be warm-ups, pretty much. So the meat gonna be the last 5.
But they got to hit the ground running. And
right
to your statement, the NBA gave them the easiest schedule, the Pelicans, to get into the playoffs.
So once you get to the playoffs, how are you gonna be ranked? Are you gonna be ranked based upon your 8-game record or your overall record?
It's still overall. So the 8 games is to finish the season, basically. To give them the overall record. I think it'll take everybody up to 70 games or something like that. And then at the conclusion of the 8, if the bottom 4 of the division are within 4 games of each other, they play a round robin tournament.
But if you said the bottom 4 of the division are we splitting it
into the conference?
But there's not an equal number of players or teams in the East and West. So how is that like a fair setup? It's the bottom 4. Like, how is that fair?
Yeah, I'll come up with the rules. Do I look like Adam Silver? I don't know. But regardless, the bottom 4 get a play in, and that becomes the 8th seed. So, like you say, I think it's 13 in the East and 12 in the West.
So
it's only 22 teams, right?
22, yeah. I think it's like 16 and 6. Isn't that what it is?
Nah, they got to have more than 8 teams in the East. You still gonna have 8 teams fill it out.
Okay, so with the bubble going on and stuff, so we have a lot of marquee players not traveling down there. Kawhi Leonard is not going, so you might as well throw the Clippers.
I thought he was coming.
Away.
I read that he wasn't coming. He's going later.
Yeah, I thought he was coming later.
Okay.
Kyrie.
He's doing COVID management.
Yeah, I know Kyrie's not going.
Which, who cares? He was injured anyways. When he was even opening his mouth, what's it matter? You weren't playing anyway.
But he was coming back though.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's 9 Eastern teams and 13 West.
Damn. I mean, Memphis got a chance also.
That's basically why they did it, because it was the Western teams that were close enough to make the playoffs.
Portland has a chance. Portland can be scary if they start clicking.
Portland got the most people back, too.
You know Melo, so he ain't fucking up that check. He coming back.
I think it was great for Melo to catch on early to prove his value. And then, like I say, now he can just be a role player. He don't have to be the man. But it's going to come down to a lot of probably some Melo easy shots because they're going to try to get the ball out of Dame hand. If them bigs come back, if Nurkic and other dude come back playing healthy, it's going to be a problem.
Right. Because they're going to have
Lakers.
I'm not a LeBron fan, so I really don't want the Lakers to win with LeBron on the team. I'm sorry. But, yeah, Portland's going to be hell. Portland's going to be hell. Another outside. Boston is going to be hell because they've been together so long. Sixers, if they get it together, they'll be all right.
I don't think they can get it together.
I'm just saying, looking at the chemistry and the makeup of the team, they've been together like longer than a lot of these teams. Longer than LA, longer than the Clippers, you know. Hell.
Okay.
Boston,
Let me give you this real quick on the play-in. So it's not a full play-in. The 8th seed, if the 9th seed is within 4 games of the 8th seed, they play each other for the 8th seed. The 8th and 9th play one game for play-in.
like the NCAA tournament when you like the 16th seed.
64 and 65 seeds.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how it's working. So basically, everybody's chasing Memphis in the West, and then Brooklyn is chasing. Well, the Wizards, the Nets, and Orlando are the bottom 3 in the East.
So who?
Wizards. Brooklyn.
I heard Beal's not playing.
Beal did opt out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, Wizards are out of there. They're not going to do anything. He was the Wizards.
Right. Right. He's out.
The Nets ain't going to do anything because they just signing everybody off the street except for JR.
They would have if he was still available this week.
Right. They got Crawford and Beasley.
They got 2 bucket getters.
Bucket gets who bring in that old bucket.
But they're not getting Spencer Dinwiddie, too.
Oh, he opted out?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're not going to do anything. So Orlando it is. And then Beasley suspended the first 3 games, I want to say.
Is he?
Yeah.
For drugs?
For drugs, violating the NBA drug policy when he was last there.
The Lakers, I think? No.
Yeah, that's the last time he was with Lakers.
Okay. Wow.
But now they're not testing for weed, so why would you uphold that suspension?
Facts.
DeAndre Jordan is out.
Right.
Debo's out. Those are the only other big names besides Dinwiddie. Boogie said he's not going to come back for the playoffs.
He's not?
He tried that last year.
He's not.
Right. He tried that last year. So, yeah, go and get healthy, Boogie. I'm still rooting for you. Once you get back healthy, I know you're going to be the number 1 big man in the league again.
So, yeah.
He got Boogie tattooed as a tramp stamp. He loves you.
It's going to be weird to see all these different teams, basically. And then the no fans. I don't like that they talking about pumping in crowd noise from 2K.
I also said that they're also delay the things they want to censor the cursing.
Bruh, do you know how much I would pay extra to hear them talk shit?
You know how much I'd pay extra to hear them talk shit, but especially if Kevin Garnett was still playing?
You
Honey
see,
Nut Cheerios, bitch.
see, he got a documentary coming.
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
And his teeth are so white on that commercial.
Hey, KG made 400 M's, and hopefully he got a prenup because he getting divorced too.
He did not have a prenup.
He did not have a prenup. But he also said his financial advisor took him for 100 mil, like 90 M's or something like that.
And it's all bad.
Right.
But to just switch it real quick, is Jamal, who's going to lead them in scoring? Jamal Crawford or Beasley? Because they both can go for 30, easy.
Jamal Crawford.
I say Crawford because Beasley need more ISO ball.
I agree. It is definitely going to be Crawford.
I'm going to take Beasley.
You would.
Y'all can buy loser by first round, so that means y'all both buying around.
I mean, I get it. Like, if Beasley wasn't suspended, I would have took Beasley also. It would have been a more compelling argument. But Crawford going to get this win up under him. Crawford is way older because Beasley, 29, 30? 30 at the most.
Beasley,
30 at the oldest.
he's with KG, right?
Who?
Beasley.
He was with KG. What you mean?
KD.
KD, right. He was with KD. He came out the year after KD.
I think KD 31.
So he 30. Okay.
08.
Because Beasley was in the D Rose draft. He was number 2.
Out of K-State.
Right.
But I said points per game, so the 3-game head start might not matter. Crawford might shoot his load.
Hey. And we've been seeing them videos of Beasley just working cats, bro. Beasley been training.
Working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Crawford been training his son, who's a high schooler.
Is the son a killer though? Is the son of Dwayne Wagner Jr.?
DeJuan Wagner.
I said Dwayne.
I thought
Wagner.
you were about to go Dwayne Wade's son. I
thought he was ballroom dancing.
What?
Zaire.
Oh.
The one they tried to force on LeBron team.
They haven't tried to force. They put him on LeBron team.
He was getting bum minutes,
Right.
Because D Wade got into it with the coach. But it's a superstar team. The real killer on that team is Boston.
Right. They had 2, 3 that went D1.
Who's the killer?
5. They had 3. They had 2 5-star recruits and 1 4-star recruit. So yeah, his son won't get no burn.
Who's the guy you talking about, though?
His name's Boston. Is it David Boston's son?
The wide receiver?
The wide receptionist? Steroid King?
He was on them, wasn't he?
Right. He was
David Boston.
He was a Harambe's of wide receivers. He was so damn big, bruh.
BJ Boston. That's the name.
Oh.
Boy, David Boston used to look like an X-Men.
Right.
Brandon Boston Jr.
Boy was out there in that Project X. Like, why are you so big? Boy had a helmet made of adamantium.
Something wrong.
He had the juggernaut helmet.
He's the juggernaut helmet. Catching, popping balls every time he caught him. Just fuck. Sorry, coach.
To go to football, how mad is your boy Dak? And did you see the meme where Dak asking for $1 billion over 19 years?
Yeah. You see that meme with him walking through the office with no shirt on? I'm here to see Jerry. Dak can't say shit. Like, you ain't done nothing.
That has great regular season stats, wins, this, that, and the third. But Mahomes have the accolades and great stats.
And the trophy.
That's part of the accolades, sir.
MVP, Super Bowl MVP,
Regular season MVP.
Lombardi.
Mm-hmm. 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. One or two quarterbacks ever do that.
Is Mahomes worth it? Because that's the overall question that everybody's throwing out.
Someone once told me, a wise person once told me, you're worth what anybody will pay you. So therefore, using that philosophy, yes.
Sometimes to me though, like when contracts get so ignorantly big, it damn near makes me pause and like look like, why the fuck are we paying? Why are athletes getting paid that much?
How much is the owner making?
Fuck them too. Like,
I mean,
No.
you can't just look at the cash out. You gotta look at the cash in.
facts,
Right?
But like,
Because
I don't know. To me, that's just like a ridiculous amount of money. Like, you
Bro.
getting paid that much to play a game?
if an owner can pay you $500 million,
Yeah,
right, just for one player over the life of their contract, half a B, how much are they going to take in over that life of that contract?
ridiculous amounts.
Let me ask you this: you got a problem with athletes getting paid this much, or movie stars, or TV people? You gotta remember, people like wasn't Seinfeld making $1 million an episode?
Oh, what, Charlie Sheen,
Charlie Sheen, right? When he made
$2.5 million, highest paid sitcom actor at the time.
But then you got people that's making sneaky money, like Judge Judy was making grip.
Facts.
Judge Judy made more than Cam made at Auburn.
I see what you did there.
I like how you slipped that in there. I like how you brought that around, and now he's taking him and his Aunt Jemima fashion sense to the pay.
He's Aunt Jemima no more. I mean,
Right.
He can be a soul sister, but
God damn.
Aunt Jemima.
He could be a Fashion Nova sponsor. He could be a Fashion Nova chic sponsor.
He ratchet chic.
I mean, but was Mahomes work like? So this is how I thought Mahomes' contract was gonna. I knew Mahomes was probably gonna be the highest paid quarterback or football player of all time, right? I thought it was gonna be the highest paid from the standpoint of guaranteed. Like I thought it was gonna be a fully guaranteed contract. So I thought I could have seen him getting somewhere like $200 million fully guaranteed, right?
But then that hits the books every year harder. Being it's spaced out the way it is, I look at it like A-Rod. Like, sure, the Yankees end up eating some of that contract from the Rangers, but you can kind of say you got your money's worth with A-Rod. A-Rod got what, 250 from Texas, and then another 200,
275 from the Yankees,
And a ring.
Well, I mean, it's the same concept.
right?
Yep.
So I think Mahomes. I would agree. I would say this: Mahomes outperformed his rookie deal.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of them do.
No, you can't say a lot, dude.
I'm just saying, like, a lot in the last several years. Like, Zeke outperformed his rookie deal. Dak outperformed his rookie deal. Lamar Jackson's outperformed.
To the extent that we haven't seen of MVP, offensive player of the year. He basically had him 2 plays from the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Right, the year before, year prior, correct.
And then this year, keeping that momentum going and actually taking them there and winning.
And
being down 24-0 in the second quarter.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say, bringing them back. So, like, yeah, some rookies like Dak easily outperformed his rookie contract because it was a 4th-round draft pick, right? Easily outperformed
Dak was 4th round. That's why he won that money, because he
right. Dak was like 3rd or 4th round. So Mahomes was top 10 pick. So you knew when you pick them in the top 10, you know they're going to be good, or you banking on them to be good or great, right? So I don't see anyone that's up for extension coming close to Mahomes' money.
Okay.
Lamar's
Now,
on
I was about to say, what do you think Lamar's going to sign for?
He got to win a Super Bowl.
And I don't think Lamar is going to get close to 500 M's.
You know why?
Nope. Let me tell you. I know. Let me tell you my reason why, because I know where you want to go. But before he goes down that dark path, I would say this. I would say I don't think Lamar was signed for that type of money because of the style of football he plays. Right? No, I'm just saying, like, that's mean. That's why I think he wouldn't sign for that type of money because, you know, can Mahomes run? Can Mahomes scramble? Yes, he can. But he does most of his damage from moving around in the pocket.
Who's been hurt more?
Mahomes.
Well, he missed
that's why I hate that argument.
No, he missed 2 games.
He missed like 4.
No.
This past season, he missed 4.
2.
I think he only missed 2. He was supposed to miss more.
Right. He played in 14 games in the regular season, good sir. I know you Twitter fingers over there. So I'm checking the stats. I get you.
Stat checker.
Mahomes, how many did Lamar miss?
None.
I hate the style of play thing. Like,
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, he has more risks with being a runner. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's true. He's putting himself in harm's way more so than just standing back there, getting the ball out, not getting touched.
Now, can you give the real theory of why he's not going to get the check?
Give it to us.
Huh?
Give it to us.
You ain't got it?
Because he's in Baltimore?
1 is ownership. 2, he's not mixed. He's the light-skinned Jesus right now. Every little mixed kid, every white kid can identify with him. You know, he's got the full demographic. If he didn't have the Kermit the Frog voice, he would be golden child.
He definitely has a goal. He definitely sounds like Kermit.
What does Lamar Jackson look like? A
big trust.
A cornerback. He looked like Jalen Ramsey. Right? Why are you laughing so weird?
How you say this man look like a corner? Okay, so what does Mahomes look like?
He looks
like.
Go ahead.
Don't.
Say it.
I'm not the one. I'm talking. That's you out there.
No. Don't. Who does he look like, though?
He looked like he about to unbox some shoes on Soul Me Steak. Goddammit, that's what he looks like. Am I lying?
But I get it. Image plays a big part.
I think it's just the hair. It's the only thing that's similar is the hair.
Which quarterback's bigger?
Lamar, isn't he?
Bigger. In which way? What do you mean by bigger?
Size.
Physically bigger.
Oh, Mahomes bigger.
No.
See how he thought he was bigger?
Mahomes like 6'2".
Lamar Jackson 6'2", 212.
How big is Mahomes?
Look up Mahomes.
6'3", 230.
Is he?
Would you ever in your life have thought that the light-skinned, less threatening black guy was bigger than the frightening, dark-skinned, freak of nature black quarterback?
No.
I say it was bigger because I've watched a lot of the games because Lamar looks just up and down like a stick figure almost.
He looks like Vic. Yeah.
Right. He looked like a taller Vic. And Mahomes, Mahomes is somewhat almost not to this extent, but he's somewhat built like Steve McNair.
Yeah. Or Brett Favre.
Right.
You don't
So
like to compare black quarterbacks to white quarterbacks.
who, me?
It was a dude, he was like, I can't compare a white hooper to a black hooper. You always had to be Larry Bird or Dirk or AK-47 or somebody. Yes.
What about Pistol Pete?
Too old for most folks.
That's true.
They say
Jason
white
Williams?
guy. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, Lamar Jackson is not bigger than my homeboy. But in everybody's mind, he's been painted as,
Cam Newton.
basically. How's Cam gonna do in New England? Let's go there.
Good.
Great.
Yeah, he's gonna put up numbers.
Great. Is he gonna go to Carolina when he went to the Super Bowl numbers?
No, he doesn't have it. Well, who are his offensive threats there in
He didn't
Carolina?
have it. Okay, stop that thought you was trying to have. He didn't have offensive weapons on the outside when he went to the Super Bowl.
Was Steve Smith there?
No.
When did he go to Super Bowl? Second year?
No, hell no.
No.
He went to Super Bowl like 3 years ago. They played 4 years ago. They played
Denver.
Broncos. Peyton Manning Broncos.
2015.
Right. So offensive threats, Kevin Benjamin.
Yeah.
That's who he had. A tight end playing wide receiver. You could run a fast forward than Kevin Benjamin right now.
Right now.
So at least he has Edelman. Edelman is going to be Sony Michel is going to be nice. You have the coach, you know what I mean, that can scheme for anything.
Yeah, he will come up with a plan to make him good.
So, and Cam is hungry. Cam is getting Judge Judy money right now.
Cam has a big-ass boulder on his shoulder to have something to prove.
Cam has Judge Judy money. And he just seen Mahomes boy sign for 500 M's.
The weapons that got them to the Super Bowl: Devin Funchess, Greg Olsen.
Okay, Olsen solid.
Okay.
Corey Brown.
Who?
Corey Holcomb.
Jonathan Stewart.
Oregon.
Ted Ginn Jr.
Speed, no hands.
And Mike Tolbert.
Okay, again, Greg Olsen was his only threat.
Yeah.
Jonathan Stewart was serviceable.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, they ran the ball, but it wasn't like you wasn't scheming for Jonathan Stewart.
No.
They were pounding the ball down your throat.
Pound.
Okay, so he has more weapons in New England, right? But I know the big knock on New England, like they couldn't get break press and all that stuff, right? But you have Cam, you have the threat of Cam running, so coverage is going to be a little looser. So it's going to work out for your receivers having Cam back there.
I think that the biggest thing, like you said, is he has a coach.
Yeah.
Riverboat Ron was good, and Riverboat Ron has stirred up some shit in his new destination.
Where you at, DC?
He's in the Washington Nationals.
You see how I said DC, right?
Right.
Have you heard the names they like floating around? Like
The Seminoles?
Hells.
Huh?
It wasn't Seminoles. That's offensive too.
No,
Seminoles isn't offensive.
Right. It was one. Seminoles is actually an Indian tribe
in Tallahassee, Florida.
Right.
That Florida State pays every year.
Yes.
Right.
That you can't do the shit in Washington.
Redskins is like saying nigger.
Facts.
So that's why that's offensive.
What does Braves mean?
Young Warriors.
Right. The Washington niggers. Wouldn't that be offensive? That's what the Washington Redskins was.
No, it wouldn't be. Perfectly fine with that one.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm starting
Dan Snyder is in his office.
Hey, I'm the starting point guard for the Cucamonga Cracker Killers. So hey, it's cool.
Derek plays center for the Ohio Caucasoids.
The Cleveland Caucasians.
The Cleveland fighting Caucasians, fighting Caucasoids from the wild mountains of Caucasus.
So, but two things have happened that I'm totally shocked by. I'm shocked by the Mississippi State flag coming down and the DC football team, professional football team, changing their name.
Potentially.
They're going to change
the shit yet.
Bruh.
They don't really have a choice.
They're losing sponsors. FedEx backed out.
That's the biggest thing because they got the stadium rights. That's 200 M's off the bat.
I know.
For a season where you can't get ticket revenue, is looking like. That's why this is a big thing. It's just like the Braves or the Indians. Like, I don't know who pressed them yet, but
Indians is worse than the Braves. Well,
Well,
the Indians already made a slight concession because they finally got rid of the Indian head face as the logo, and it's just a C now. Crip. Yeah. But yeah, they got rid of the Indian. I forgot Chief, whatever the hell his name was.
when a lot of
Something like that.
Chief
They got rid of that one.
Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo. They got rid of him 2-3 seasons ago.
Couple
Something like that.
When the Bomani had the shirt on, that's when.
Right. So, I mean, some changes are coming. The Braves, I don't think that's. Well, I don't know the story behind it, but I don't think that's offensive. But like again,
They don't
know.
want you doing the chop anymore.
They not allowed to.
Well, that's been a couple years. They said stop doing the chop. It was offensive.
Why was it offensive?
I didn't say it was offensive to me. I'm just saying they said it was offensive.
I'm just curious. Like,
did Florida State stop?
They're paying the Seminoles. Seminoles like, do whatever you want to do.
Buddy still rides in on the horse at home games. Go to center. I'm gonna say center court.
Center field. Throw that spear down.
Boom. Throw that spear down.
Fear the spear.
What if Washington go to Washington Spear Chuckers? I mean,
no, I think they're talking about moon crickets.
Because they've been giving us shit we haven't asked for. It's like you changing one thing, but that ain't it. It's
right.
It's like Scottie Pippen with the dreads now. I mean, with the braids.
Braids. Hey,
what?
Pippen having a midlife crisis, man.
Pippen trying to look like Future.
His wife got hit with some Gucci flip flops on, bruh.
He got her back though. He reclaimed her from the streets.
Hey.
And then they're getting divorced anyway.
All right. Well, we did forget about another Chief.
Chief Keef?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
But Chief is like the head. Like, is that bad?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like Cleveland Indians, I don't think it's bad.
I kind of think that's bad.
Why?
Okay, I play for the Harlem Negroes.
You did.
I'm just saying. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think Chiefs are bad.
The biggest thing is we're not the ones to make the decision if it's bad or not.
That's fair. That is fair.
Okay.
But if it comes up, like those are like the biggest offenders, right? Maybe the Chicago Blackhawks.
I heard that one definitely kind of is offensive.
I thought
more so the logo.
Oh shit!
It is. All of them are tied to the logo.
That is an Indian, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Shows how much I pay attention to hockey.
You were
You're a hockey fan.
I'm about to say you were loving Blues games.
I'm a Blues.
No St.
fan.
Louis Blues. Fuck yeah! Woo!
That's the one team you should know if you're a Blues fan.
I was going to Blues games. Did they play us? Did they play us in the playoffs?
You're supposed to hate them more than anybody. The Blackhawks.
I'm a Lakers fan. I don't hate the Celtics. I just hate their colors. I think they're a boring ass team.
That's the big rivalry. You can't hate the Clippers. The Clippers ain't won shit.
I actually kind of like some of the Clippers players.
Right.
But it's not the rivalry.
Of what?
Who's rival?
The Clippers are not the Lakers' rival.
That was my point.
Yeah.
The Blackhawks are the Blues' rival.
Facts.
The Blackhawks are our rival. The Dodgers hate the Giants. Baseball. The Dodgers hate the Giants and the Cardinals.
Red Sox and Yankees.
Nah. Every time we bring it up boxing, the white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out of there. Ain't nobody talking about the Yankees.
Damon, I need your help.
Wait, what?
Damon, I'm the only other Yankee fan. Damon!
Oh, my brother?
Yeah.
See, a big Yankee fan.
Okay.
All my friends have the same, they pool around the same teams. Everybody is a Laker fan. So I'm basically an honorary Laker.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, all y'all Yankees fans. You either Yankees or Braves.
Facts.
And then y'all don't watch enough soccer. Maybe you do. Diddy.
Who is your soccer team? If you had to no matter the league, if they on the champions, who is your team?
I mean, I watched a lot of Liverpool after they got Mane.
Yeah.
And then of course they got great this year, so I can't really say Liverpool.
You can?
Nah, it seems like a dick ride move. I'm gonna go with Dortmund.
Out of all the leagues, Dortmund is your squad.
I just like the jersey. Actually,
Okay.
I want them shoes to get the jersey.
Okay, fair. It's fair.
I got one. I got an old one.
Yeah. Okay.
But hopefully, I'll speak real quick with soccer. You see Philadelphia Union with all the black people on their jerseys.
We didn't talk about that in the NBA with putting something on your nameplate instead.
I think the NBA was like, wait a minute.
Right.
The WNBA let them do basically whatever. Soccer has gone full throttle. Black fist on the before every game, after every game. Black Lives Matter everywhere. MLS is letting them wear pretty much whatever they want as far as nameplates. I think the NBA kind of got pushed down, by Disney. They like, look, we letting y'all stay here for free, niggas.
Look, this isn't Harlem. Look, I know Mickey.
Goddamn, that's too many.
I know Mickey's black, but he's not really black.
He's like Beethoven black.
Oh, that's a gem. That's a gem right there.
Right there.
Did you just drop a nugget?
Nuggets.
I like that.
But yeah, I thought whatever they doing with the names, whatever they doing, they pushing the envelope further than it's ever been pushed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how the conversation can die off at this point.
But okay, never mind. I'm not gonna even say that because it's gonna go on a whole different tangent. I'll leave that for a different episode or a different podcast.
Let's talk about that next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been a cool week of BallnBuckets. I'm your guy, Durag Dub.
This is your guy, Pretty Flacco.
And this is your guy, touched by Patrick Mahomes.
Name of the episode. Hulu may have live sports coming soon.
Maybe.